hope you're ready for nothing. All right, I'm in tight quarters because my little brother is moving back home. All right, so my name is Daria. I'm here to de-influence you. And this video is going to be my May Empties video. First product, these biodegradable face towels from Butter. It was a 50 count. These were $7 because I got them on TikTok shop at a discount around Christmas. Amazing. I just wish, maybe they do. I wish there was a small travel pack because I travel for work. I like it. It feels better than a towel. It doesn't leave any bits behind. Nothing but tens across the board. I don't have anything bad to say. Yeah, and it's just cleaner because they're single use and, you know, it's just cleaner. It seems like a bit of a waste, but since they're biodegradable, it makes it worth it to me. All right, let's talk about all of these kind of at the same time. Pattern Beauty is my new bae. I'm low-key in love with Pattern. I actually bought this shampoo again. This is the hydration shampoo. Amazing. Give me 14 of them. Very thick and moisturizing. Once again, I know I talked about this with the Olaplex shampoo that I got, where I only needed a little bit as long as you kept adding water. Same deal. Like, this took me so long to get through because you just need a little pea-sized amount, lots of water, just all the bubbles. So I just bought another travel size because I want to take it with me on my trips. However, my next bottle is probably going to be a full size. I'm thinking this is going to be a staple. It might even be my main girl because this is a really good shampoo. I got this one from TJ Maxx, and I think I got this one from Ulta. The Moisture Milk and the Hydrating Mist. I'm one of those people where it's like effect and effect. No matter how many times you explain it to me, I don't understand the difference between hydrating and moisturizing. These felt the same to me in my hair, so I would use these interchangeably. Like, I would use this after a wash just because it's easier to put this on, you know, damp to wet hair. And this would go on top of a hairstyle for the sole purpose of re-moisturizing or rehydrating, apparently. But yeah, these are really good. If I had to choose, I would say this one performed a little bit better, but it might have to do with the way I was using it, because like I said, wet hair, dry hair. Pattern is making her way up to be one of my favorite hair care brands. Shuck. Now, last time there was a huge Doux haul, pretty much same thing, because I have a lot of Doux products and they're all like here in the bottle. So the next video is probably going to be the same thing, just a bunch of Doux products. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, that's 5 products. That's not that bad. So the Sweetest Thing Honey Moisture Mask, I love her a lot. One of my favorite moisturizing deep conditioners. The only thing is with this, if you don't wash your hair really good, it starts to feel like you just put like lotion, like you just took some Jergens and put it on your head. It's one of those where putting it on for a really long time, I'm trying to get it to focus. If you put it on your hair for a really long time, use heat, it actually doesn't make that much of a difference versus leaving it on for like 5 minutes. Maybe that's just my hair because my hair is pretty dry. Here's my real hair. Pretty dry. Made my hair super soft. I have type 4 dry hair, so you can trust me when I say it makes your hair soft. Next are these 2 mousses. I was never a mousse girl until I discovered the Doux. Holy crap. And this one is a softer hold. This one is a more firm hold. They mirror the gels really well because this is the Crazy Sexy Curl from the B Girl collection, and the B Girl collection I believe just has honey in it. And the Mousse Def, this one is from, I think it's called the Wash and Go collection, the one with the blue stripes. Wash and Go collection or the Foundation collection. Either way, 2 different products, and their respective gels work the same, where it's a soft hold versus a harder hold. Way more definition, but you're gonna get less tangling with this. If you're one of those people that does wash and goes and want them to last for 40 days and 40 nights, this would be for you. If you're an everyday girl, this would be for you. I was using this for the sole purpose of, like, if I needed a hairstyle to last all day and I didn't want the humidity to get to it, that's how I use this. I'm somebody, I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days, so And I also don't do wash and goes, so I can't tell you how it performs, but I just have an inkling of how it would perform because I get the single strand knots and stuff, so wash and goes aren't for me. Yeah, forever customer. We have the 808 base gel, and then we have the pop and lock. This is actually the only product I probably won't buy again because of the existence of this. Now, if you go to the Doux TikTok, the founder, the CEO, explains in great detail how to use each of her products. So this is supposed to go on soaking wet hair, which I have done. I actually forgot. I feel like this goes on soaking wet hair too. But either way, the only thing about this is it's sticky. It's almost like slimy, right? And this one is slimy too, but like more liquidy. So it's like liquid slime. That's my only criticism of these two, is the stickiness after. But I prefer this one because of all the slip. It's easy to detangle, whereas this one kind of gets lost in the sauce, and it almost feels like, I would say after a couple hours, like nothing's on anymore. Gonna call this section of the video Throwback Thursdays. Giovanni Hydrating Conditioner and VO5 Clarifying Shampoo. What can I say? It was a clarifying shampoo. But unfortunately, I won't be buying it again because I love the Doux clarifying shampoo. It sucks because this is very cheap, very useful, gets the job done. But I'm almost done with the Doux clarifying shampoo, and then I'll rant and rave about why it's so much better than even the cheapest ones. You know, same old, same old. This was my pre-poo. This was my co-wash conditioner. Yeah, now that I'm in love with the Joico, I probably won't buy this again. I don't have any real use for it because I'm just gonna keep buying the big macadamia oil and the big Joico bottles of conditioner for this purpose. But I mean, I have nothing bad to say. This is the one for normal to dry hair. Yeah, cute. It works just the same as it did back in the day when we were all starting our natural hair journeys. Sugar Scrub by Lucretia. It is Lucretia, right? Okay, so everybody knows Lucretia, right? She does the really good perfume, the high-end perfume dupes and body oils. I didn't know she made body scrubs until my mom got me this for Christmas. I love things with pear notes, and that's why my mom got me this flavor. The scent lingers, so it's good for a layering. The only problem is if you have sensory issues and you don't like feeling oily, I would let this be the first step of your shower routine. It polishes really well, but she has a lot of oil in here for you know, softness after scrubbing all your skin off. But yeah, if you're one of those people who get icked out by the thought of oil, either don't get it or do this first, then shower. See, I was showering first, then doing this so that I can go put my lotion and perfume over the smell. Speaking of the macadamia oil line, this might be the best thing I've ever used in my life. This bottle retails for like anywhere from like $32 to $40 something, and I got it at Burke's for $12. And of course, I haven't been able to find it again at Burke's, TJ Maxx, or in any of those stores. So I might have to bite the bullet and just pay the money. Because if I would pay that amount of money for Sacred, what's stopping me from getting this one? You want to talk about multi-purpose? It's a cream rinse, no, moisturizing rinse. So conditioner, but how I was using it was detangling. Amazing for detangling. Amazing for co-washing. Amazing for regular conditioning. The only thing is I regret not trying to use this with heat because it was so good. I get it, that's not like in the directions, but yeah. Oh, you want to talk about soft and buttery and juicy hair? Like, I would glob this stuff in my hair and then use my not my tangle teaser, my unbrush. Man, or use my pattern shower brush. And after a clarifying shampoo, sometimes I would just do a clarifying shampoo, this, and then get out the shower. And then don't touch my hair with anything. Because I loved how soft it felt. Because it would leave behind whatever is in here. So the next time you see me, I'll probably would have paid full price for this. All right, the next two products are Be Pure. Got these from the Dollar Tree. People compare this to what? Glow Elephant recipe? Glow recipe? drunk elephant. I don't know, but they're good. I mean, like, if I'm ever in a bind and I need like cheap skincare, this will definitely do. This is the Watermelon Glow Up Serum, and they have like avocado, I think pomegranate, and one other one. This is the one with niacinamide. They all do something different. But yeah, it's okay. And then I really liked this cleansing oil, especially before another product I used, which I'm about to show you because it's all out. But yeah, I would buy this again. This was really good at getting my makeup off. For a good first step to a double cleanse, I would buy this again. To be fair, I have bought this a couple times because, like, if I'm out of something, but all that's near me is the Dollar Tree. Yeah, this is like my second or third bottle. So yeah, I'm not against this at all. I know it sounded like I was kind of apathetic. You know how I said I was using that before another one? Well, there's still a little bit in here. Pacifica Youth Future with oat and flower milk foaming cleansing gel. The foaming part, that's a lie. That's a lie. There was no foam to be found in this. That's probably why it was at Burke's for $4. It wasn't a bad cleanser. You know what this would be good for? You know how some dermatologists tell you not to really like blatantly wash your face in the morning? Like in the morning, just to wipe your face off with like hot water in order to not completely undo all the skincare you did at night. This would be a good morning cleanser because it's not doing too much work. It's really not. But I did feel something get clean. It's just not for girls who wear a lot of makeup. The only thing I would ever use this for is if I needed to quickly wash my face in the middle of the day and there's nothing on my face, or I come out of the garden but my face feels icky. I don't have any gripes because I think it does what it's supposed to do. Once I realized how this wasn't getting makeup off, I would do the oil cleansing first, then this, so that I can get an actual clean face. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I mean, it was cute to try though. It didn't make my face like super soft, just not clean. I'm just the type of girl that I need to see the bubbles. But was bubbly was this Peter Thomas Roth. Now, apparently Peter Thomas Roth is problematic. They were allegedly in the e-files. I have no idea. I haven't looked. But I got this because it was also $4 at Burke's. I keep calling it Burke's. It's Beals now. But it's the acne clearing wash and everything is in French. So I'm thinking this was a French product that made its way to the United States by accident or something. Really bubbly. It made my skin cleared up the little bit of acne I was having on my forehead. Sure. Now that I know that this is somebody I probably don't want to spend money on, maybe not rebuy it. And it's crazy because if I didn't know that one little fact, I'm like, hell yeah, get this if it's on sale. But I try to be very mindful of where I put my money these days. Right? So I'm a Nair girl, and I'm a self waxer. I know this bottle looks tore up, but here's the Flamingo hair body removal. It doesn't smell as strong as Nair, but it's still that weird burning chemically scent. So don't be fooled. It's just not as strong. You still smell that smell though. I mean, I don't mind it. I just like that it doesn't burn my hoo-ha off if I get too close to it. So that would be a reason I purchased this again. I have another hair removal cream that I have that I feel like I like better than this, but we'll talk about it once that bottle runs out. But yeah, I would buy it again. Would I reach for it immediately? No, but I would buy it again if I'm like, oh, let me get some of this. I need to remove some hair. And it came with a little paddle, which I still have, and I use with other creams. Now, last month, I was telling you about these Doris body washes, these Korean body washes, how I have the rice milk, the peach. This is the hibiscus one. And when it comes to this, I was showering with the door open on purpose to make my house smell good. But yeah, this formula, same deal. I use my African nut sponge. So many bubbles. It takes so long to get through a bottle because it's liquidy. So if that's something that bothers you in a body wash, you probably wouldn't like that. Like if you like thicker, those thick, pearly body washes, this one's not for you. But because of how thin it is, it was just so sudsy. And the African nut sponge just makes it that much better. In all fairness, I don't think I've ever used this with a regular wash rag, so I don't know how it performs in that sense. But yeah, every time I find me some Doris body wash at the TJ Maxx, I buy it in bulk. Because this big bottle, $7.99. My last two products are makeup products. I have a MAC and a NYX. Okay, so this was the MAC lip gloss stick. It's the coral color in the lip gloss stick. I really, really like it. I wish there was more product. I wish they had like a jumbo version of it. I wish it was more big lip friendly. Like maybe one that's a little wider, like a big giant one that has more product and can cover the whole lip. If you're gonna get that, I would suggest doing lots and lots of exfoliation because this will show everything. If you have ashy lips, it'll show. And it has a slight plumping effect, so you can feel the tinglies, but it's not harsh like the NYX Duck Lip or the what is it, lip injection by Too Faced. It's not that harsh, but you can feel a little something happening. I'll probably buy it again. And then lastly, we have the NYX Control Freak. This is an eyebrow gel. I didn't like it. It took me a long time to get through this tube because it just got so dirty so fast. Like it didn't even try. It got so dirty so fast because it's clear. And I get it, that's a me thing. That's just the foundation lifting off when I brush it. I know there's not really much that can be done. But it was also thin. It made things stick up at weird angles. I didn't care for it. I'm in the process of trying a different brow gel to see if it was this or if it's just my eyebrows being crazy. But yeah, I won't buy it again. And I love NYX, so I'm sad that I didn't like it because it was a good price. That's it for May. I will see you all next month. Should I talk about my nails? I got these from Ulta. These are the Impress nails in red. Does that count as an empty? Because these are about to come off soon, and I bought a new pair, but in blue. So yeah. All right, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. I hope you were de-influenced or influenced. Y'all have a good month.